Hi Virgos, how are you? Glad that you've clicked here today. If you are looking for Elsie from Ten of Cups Tarot, you found her. I'm here doing your weekly wisdoms, and I said I was going to do this a couple of weeks ago, then I fell ill and yada yada, so you know that story. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to pull a card from the Animal Spirit deck to get the energies that are in and around you this week, some advice from the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and then we're going to clarify both of those with the tarot for a little bit more information. So first we're going to see if these animal medicine cards, which are amazing, you guys, they really are amazing. We're going to check the energies that are in and around you for this week. Spirit, if you could please help us pick a card that is for the highest good of Virgo today. And please, if you would, Michael, come in as a guide, and any other guides and angels that are available, please, holders of pure white light. Thank you for this beautiful connection, Spirit. All right. Okay, Virgo, here we go. You are coming out as the earthworm. That is the alchemical symbol for earth, and whether or not you are an earth sign, it just so happens, Virgo, that you are an earth sign. That is the energy that will be in and around you this week. I am going to be reading from books part of the way through here because I don't necessarily know these two decks inside and out. There's still some cards that I haven't, they haven't revealed themselves in readings, so I don't necessarily know their meanings. So for Wisdom of the Oracle, we've got Come to the Edge. Ooh, are you going to take a leap on something? All right, so I'm going to look in the book for the earthworm. Look under earth signs. The earthworm. I like to read the page from the bottom to the top because the good bits are right at the bottom and right at the top. So it says here that when in balance, you are earnest, intelligent, and valuable, so you offer value. When you're out of balance, self-conscious and apprehensive. To bring yourself back into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. Wow, that's a really good message. Speak up and risk embarrassment. Yeah, that's good. It says here that the earthworm is shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. Ah, okay, so bring you back into balance, you need to risk management, right? Risk manage your embarrassment. That's what you need to do. So we've all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. That could be the new field of work. That could be literally in the field. Are you a farmer? It could be, you know, in the, it could be the new field of love. Maybe you've never been in that field before, right? Are you a ball player? You know, it can mean so many things. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember that they once felt like earthworm energies too. And don't we all? It doesn't matter how much knowledge you have and how spiritual you are, we're all going to feel like the earthworm at some point. We're just all going to want to recoil, be shy and hesitant. It's hard to speak up, it really is. But you know, you can feel the fear as long as you step right through it. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time. Self-mastery takes time. And you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, a beginner mind offers the most valuable insights. Isn't that why we learn the most from children? I've always said that my son is my greatest teacher because he was always honest and looked at things from a totally different perspective than I did. Of course, you know, I didn't take all of his information as gospel, but children see things in a way that adults no longer see them, sort of in a pure kind of way. Okay, so I'm going to, oh yeah, come to the edge. I'm sorry, we didn't look at that one. Come to the edge. Come to the edge, I think what this card means, because as I'm feeling it, I think come to the edge means take a leap. Take a leap of faith. It looks like she's dancing very close to the edge, but she's enjoying dancing so much, and she is, she loves the way that the petals, the flowers are sprinkling themselves. She's, you know, dancing in and top this thing here, but look how beautiful it is around her. And the beauty can kind of sometimes suck you in, right? And if you're not meaning to fall off the edge, you should be careful that you don't fall off the edge, that you actually take the leap. So you're ready, and you know, you're ready to accept any consequences that come from that. Oh, you know what? I should probably read, because I just don't want to miss anything. 36 is this card. 36, there we go. So essentially the meaning of the card is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Yep, and that's all it is. In terms of a relationship now, if you're looking at that, the relationship meaning is it's scary to be truly intimate with someone. We talk about all the time vulnerability and scarcity, if you're at all a Brene Brown fan. The scarcity that we have in our society now, and people, trying to be someone else, not wanting to be vulnerable because they're scared of getting hurt. So allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take the risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. Be you. Take the risk. Be you. Jump off the edge, knowing that you may lose some things, but that the best is yet to come. Because for the longest time, I was always doing the work of someone else. I was always wanting to be in the group, in with the crew. What's everyone else doing? For the longest time, I was that, and not being that anymore. Even though I have called back the people in my life, the ones that are in it now are absolutely there. Because I want them to be, because they are there, because they love me and have as much love for me as I do for them. So that is essentially coming to the edge. Now I will clarify for you, if you'll allow me to. So I'm going to clarify 2 cards for the earthworm and 2 cards for the coming to the edge. I'm not really sure. I'll throw down more if I need to. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Thank you. First one for the earthworm, feeling wounded. That's our wounded warrior card. The next one is needing rest and relaxation. Come to the edge. Ace of Pentacles. Something looks like something is going to happen that's good after you take that risk. Hang on. And the Page of Wands. There we go. Okay, so you've got the earthworm that has recoiled, right? And probably recoiled because it's been a tough go for you. Virgo, you've been through something that's been awful. And so I'm sorry for that. It looks like you have been wounded in the process, although it looks like here comes your friend. It looks like that you have someone holding you up if you need to. So just be sure to reach out for help if you do need that. It is time for you to go into rest and relaxation mode. You've been doing a lot of trying to speak your truth, and in the process, it looks like you've been wounded a bit. So please make sure that you're emotionally cleansing, that you're physically and spiritually cleansing, that you're actually giving nourishment to your body, that you're laying down when you need to, because the body keeps score. And if you don't lay down when you need to, your body's just going to say, we're done. And then it lays down, and then you start you start the process of trying to build yourself back up again. It's not a good place to be. So rest and relaxation, because you need it. And then we had this card, which is come to the edge and take the leap, right? Because there's going to be love coming in. It looks like somebody is bringing love into you. Somebody either really likes you, really wants to start a relationship, or is in love with you, and they're bringing a pentacle to plant with you. They want to start on their way to abundance with you. This one is the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is usually a new start in love, a new start in passion. I wouldn't say, well, okay, wrong, not a new start. It would be like someone who has been going for this thing over here, and all of a sudden, oh no, that's the thing I want. I can no longer do this thing going straight. I can't do this thing with you anymore. I'm taking another path in love. So that's what that is. So, pardon me, together I see that someone's bringing in love, and that person who was going the opposite way perhaps is now headed your way. And go ahead, you've been given permission to step off the edge if you're ready to do so. All right. So that's it. That's it for you, Virgo. And if you need to know anything more about this reading, it is down in the description. If you want to come back and tell me how your week was, and if any of this resonated with you at all, that would be good. Or maybe you already know, maybe you have feelings, maybe you're having gut feelings about what's coming up for the week ahead. So namaste to you. I will upload again next Sunday, our weekly wisdom. Thank you for clicking on the video. And oh, if you wouldn't mind sharing and, clicking on the up thumb, that does help me stay here. Okay. And subscribing. Thank you and have a good night. Bye-bye.